Okay. Hi, welcome to The Warm Truth. I'm your host, Kim.
And I'm Melisha, aka Mel, my
And
millennial peace sign.
and this is episode 1. So here we're going to talk about who we are and how the podcast came to be and also what you can expect from us in the future.
Yes. Who am I? I am a mother, a wife, a sister, a friend, a bestie, a auntie, a cousin, a niece, me. Um, and yeah, I am living here, been here for about 8 years now. Was really looking for some community. So, and I love walking and I love safety. So, safety in numbers, saw your We Walk 2 group and I was like, "Oh, this is cool. Let me check this out." And I've been doing that with you for almost a year. I know it's a
Yep.
year for We Walk 2. And yeah, just with our talks and chit chats, I think that's how we came up to do this podcast. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm Kim. I have been in Austin for just a little over 2 years. Originally, I am from Mississippi, and
Crooked letter,
Crooked
crooked letter.
Um, and I relocated here for work. I am a former military officer, and I work in the HR space. And I identify as a creative. I do. I
Mm.
identify as a creative. That's kind of where I get my joy. And my life's purpose is to be comfortable and to create a life of ease. Um, and so, with creating a life of ease, I think it's important to take care of yourself physically, mentally, what have you. And so, gosh, probably since I was a kid, I was always in some type of physical activity.
Mm-hmm.
And after leaving the military, like all of us veterans, we leave with some injuries. And so I started walking because I couldn't do much else, or I thought I couldn't do much else due to my knees. So that's why I started walking. Um, and of course, it's now a small community. But in that walk, I was able to meet Mel, and I think we meshed really well, and think we had the same outlook on life and just taking care of ourselves as Black
Mm-hmm.
women in the corporate space. And so, I think we both had similar goals in having a podcast or starting a podcast at some point in the past. So I think it just worked. And so that's why we're here. So next we'll transition to what you can expect from us and just the purpose of us creating this podcast.
Yes, and the podcast is called The Warm Truth by Design. Like Kim said, we are corporate women who needed a space for our own joy, for our own healing. As Black women, we never create that space nor have a lot of spaces for us to hold just peace, a warm place to, no pun intended,
Mm-hmm.
to just breathe and to just be there for one another. Recently on social media, I've seen a lot of posts about women who vent to one another, and that's healthy for them. It brings their cortisol or stress levels down, and I think that's definitely something we do. Just walk. I know that's one of the reasons why I was walking, especially before work, just to get my mind space right, to get anything that I needed out, stress out before coming into the workspace. So the warm truth is just us building space not only for ourselves but inviting you in, so that you also can have a warm space, something to listen to while you're walking, or something that you might identify with or take a little advice or tidbit from us, that can help you in your journey, especially for women that look like us.
Absolutely. So you can literally be prepared to hear about our personal experiences, our personal challenges, how we navigate those. And also, we'll just be sharing relatable content for Black women who are quiet or who have historically been labeled as quiet or introverts. And so we got the mic now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just time for us to kind of unwind and also just create a community with you all. Of course, we know that all Black people are not a monolith. We know that every Black woman is not the same. However, there's a lot of overlap. Um, in general, just living in America, right? But also specifically within our community, with motherhood, with womanhood, with changes in our body as
Mm-hmm.
we get older.
Seasoned. Seasoned.
It's just shared experiences. And so that's what we want to do. And also, I think it's a very niched experience here in Austin, Texas. We are not. We're not oblivious. We're not strangers to a low percentage of Black people in this major city. And so I think a lot of us think we're not here, but we in fact are. And so a part of this is also communicating to you and putting you on game. We found each other, and so we know that you all can find your community as well, even if it's not us.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, that's what you can expect from us. And so, with that being said, um, we're going to go a little informal. So, what we're going to do is talk about what we're obsessed with this week, and then we'll also talk about maybe a personal truth that we've said out loud or not. It's up to you, Mel. It's up to you.
Mm. Okay, okay. Obsessed with. What am I obsessed with this week? I so music. They've been dropping a lot of new music Fridays. I've seen a lot of that. I've
Mm.
seen a lot of my peeps on IG throwing out new music, and we're very millennial coded too. So a lot of our people making new music. So right now, currently, I am big. I know her album dropped a few weeks ago, if not last month, but Lizzo, her
Oh
new
yeah.
album, oh my God. And talk about pulling up to the workplace with your music blasting,
Yeah.
and then you have to get out and have like a whole meeting. But I gotta get your beat in my head.
Mhm.
But I am obsessed with that album right now. But yeah, just the music dropping every Friday. It kind of brings me back to like 106 and Park and
Ooh.
TRL and that time frame in my life. So hearing new music, I'm like, oh, this is nice. This is fire. So I'm obsessed. I'm back into the music scene. And then I mean, you put me on game about following DJs. If
Yeah.
you want to find a great party, follow the DJs. Kim put me onto that. The DJs is where it's at. But yeah,
Yeah. Ooh, I forgot all about TRL. Dang. I forgot all about
I
TRL.
know what
I
a
do miss
time.
106 and Park. But of course with Free and
And
what's the other
AJ.
guy's name? Oh, AJ.
No, ooh, girl, free and AJ, get it
Free
right.
Free and AJ. Don't take my black card. Let's see. What am I currently obsessed with? Oh, we talked about this recently. I'm currently obsessed with, I guess, digital coloring on my
Oh
iPad.
yeah, yeah.
So I downloaded this free app. It's called Pigment, but basically you get access to a free drawing every day.
Mhm.
Now I don't finish coloring it, but it's just like a good stress reliever, and you can just get lost in it.
Mhm.
And also pinning. I've been pinning a lot recently.
Yeah.
Like
Mood boards and all that.
obsessed with pinning for no reason at all. But
Yes.
yeah, that's what I'm obsessed with this week. And oh, maybe a personal truth, or you can share whatever you want to share.
Personal
We don't
truth.
have to go too deep. It's just episode one.
Okay, a personal truth. Probably 6 months ago, I did not like matcha.
Ooh,
I like matcha now.
I would
I know. I
never
joined the
know.
I know. I joined the matcha band. What is it? Bandwagon.
Bandwagon.
So I'm here, y'all. Give me my strawberry matcha, cherry blossom matcha. Give me a mango matcha. The banana pudding matchas that they've
Yes.
been doing this season. Oh my god.
Yes.
But yeah.
Ooh, there's a new spot that's gonna open. Their soft opening is this weekend, and they have a blue coconut one. It's
Ooh.
called Luann's. They have like 3 posts on Instagram and TikTok.
Ooh. See.
Luann's.
Yes. Austin got some good matcha shops.
Yeah, they do.
A lot.
I
But
agree.
yeah. Yeah.
Um. Ooh, a hard truth. Wait, what is that? A personal truth I've
Don't
never said out
know.
loud. I feel like I say everything out loud. Not to everybody,
Mhm. Mhm.
but like it's released from my body in some capacity.
Do you find so saying things out loud? Do you find yourself? So you know how they say if you're crazy, when you talk out loud, you respond back to yourself. Now I don't respond back to
No,
myself,
I don't.
but I do say things out loud, especially if I'm like trying to remember on what I'm doing. I'm like, okay, I grabbed my keys. I'm doing this. I walk to the door. I gotta get this and do that. Do you do that?
Yeah, for sure. I don't respond back.
I do it at work. People are like, "What you say?" Oh no, it's
I
me
always
talking
say
to
I'm thinking
myself.
out loud.
No, I say
Yeah.
I'm talking to myself.
Let me see. Ooh, actually, okay. So it's something that I've always known, but I feel like I'm like living it now, which is you are never too old to start anything. Like age is
Oh.
literally just a number. I feel like I've had a lot of firsts within the past few years and specifically this year. So whatever
Mhm.
you're passionate about, do it. You're never too old. You're never too old to go to school. As long as you're breathing, as long as you can read, as long as you can understand, you can do any and all things. And with the internet, literally, like, what is the world's your oyster?
Mhm.
Like, you can do anything. You can learn about anything, even if you're just curious. Even if you read up on something like for 10 minutes, that's new knowledge.
Right.
So yeah.
And going back to millennial coded, I wasn't raised to believe that. You're raised to believe after school, after college, after you get your degree, you find your job forever. You retire from that job, and
Hmm.
then whatever you do after retirement. It was never okay. What do I do in between? When can I pivot? Like I could literally decide to be a doctor right now
You
and go
could.
back to school and be a doctor.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, you're spot on. I like the switch and the dynamics of what we're doing. And shout out to our generation and the generation behind us who literally are job hopping. Like
Hmm.
it's no tomorrow. Like they like, oh, don't like what you said. Bye. Next. Next thing I'm doing, next thing I'm learning. Oh, I'm doing this today. I'm doing that. That's it's
Yeah.
fun. It is exciting. So yeah.
Cool, cool beans. Well, thanks so much for welcoming us into your space, whether that's your home, your car, your earbuds. But this is the warm truth, and we hope you come back for more. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.